Okay, yes, Massive and Crew back once again with another video, and today I'm set up on the PC. Finally got that going with Recycle using the Nexi Tech drivers, which you have to pay to download. And like I said, I'm negotiating a price with them at the moment for all of the channel users, and hopefully that will go really well. So this is a little bit of a different setup. I'm at a different angle, got stuff going on. I don't want to blah blah on, because you know me, I like to cut to the chase, get straight to the point. Anyway, people, I've got the Akai up here now, and I want to give you a quick demonstration on how I use Recycle to work with the Akai, and show you how that kind of works. So this is like a good way of showing it to you. So anyway, so first of all, I've gone, as you can see, I've gone on the sampler here. I've got an aim and brake here, right, which I'm gonna get rid of on screen here now. Let's have a look. So I'll get rid of that out of Recycle, and I've got my sampler on receive, and as you can see here it says select Amen original. Then I go receive, then it receives data, and then you can play back. Now apologies for the sound, folks, but you know, you get the drift. This is more about the technical than the sound, right? So I'm having some problems setting it up at the moment with the audio and stuff. Nothing never goes to plan. I don't want to spend hours trying to get the sound perfect. This is just to give you guys a demo into what's going on. So I'm loading up Recycle. Right, here we go. So basically I'm going to turn up this sensitivity here, and this will allow me to chop the brake into segments. So I'm going to get this, and as you can see, this tool here allows the speaker to come up on the cursor, and as you can see, you can literally turn the sensitivity up until all of the cuts show. Each one of these here are cuts, and if I play them back, if I click on them, they'll play back with this arrow pointer. Now I have done videos on this before, but I'm going to show you how we do it on the Akai. So we literally see, as you can see here, as I turn the sensitivity up, it's made another little cut here, which you don't want. Yeah, so you want to get this X. You want to X that off, and you can click on them as you go along, and as you click, you've got 3 cuts there. I'm just going to get this now. Now if I remember likely, you should be able to, oh, it's been years since I've done this one. Okay, let's just turn the sensitivity up, maybe. There you go. Right, now I believe you can also move these about. There you go. Yeah, now the ones you don't want, you can delete. And you can also use this tool here to lock certain ones, I believe, which to be honest I don't really use, right? So you just go for it. Use this tool here to zoom in. So we are zoomed full, old school style, yeah. Okay, so once you've done that, you'll cut it up into different pieces. 1, 2. And what you're doing is you're listening out for little pops. Now, here we go. Zoom's working now. I was thinking, wow, okay, all right. So that's better now. So this zooms in. So you click here, a little bit different on the PC to the Mac version, but there you go. Right, so you click on there. And what you're listening for is little clicks on the beat, where this part of the sample plays, but then it also plays another part of this sample, which is these little peaks here are called transients. And I go through, listen out for clicks. Probably a bit of a problem doing that with the mouse clicking through the speakers, but you get my drift. Now you can hear a little boop on the end of that. Now, in theory, you should be able to grab this and move it over. There you go. And you have another one. There you go. I'll tap the cursor light. Excuse the background noise there, peeps. Symbol. So there we have it. Play it to make sure it loops. Zoom out again. Lovely jubbly. So now what we do here is we put the amount of bars in. So you play it from the start. So that's about 2 bars there, but it's got a little bit of a symbol at the end. So I'll put 2 bars to start with, yeah. And as you can see here, the original tempo now changes to 250 odd beats per minute. So that's kind of wrong. So it'd probably be about 2 bars and 1 beat because of the symbol. So let's try that and see what we get. So let's try 1 bar. Yeah, 1 bar, 146. That makes more sense. we've got 1x1 beat, and then you press this button, preview toggle. Now as you switch that on, it will now do the cuts and allow you to play it back and hear what it's going to sound like with the cuts on. And the beauty of this now is when you turn up the speed, the tempo, which is where the bleeding hell was the tempo gone now. Tempo, you should be able to turn the tempo. Oh yeah, tempo here. Yeah, sorry. So you play the tempo, you turn the tempo up, and your brake, if it's cut perfectly, your brake will actually speed up and be able to slow down, no problems at all. So let's press the play and try that. And as you can see, that's playing super fast and even slow. You can hear it playing in sort of steps. Now, if it was just a straight loop, I'd probably just exclude the cymbal. But because we want the cymbal, we're putting the amount of bars, and we're also putting one beat there. You put your time signature there. There's also some other effects you can mess about with. I don't really mess about with them too much, like a fade backwards, for example. Tighten up. You can do all this kind of stuff. You know, if I reset that, you can put no stretch. And no stretch will make it so that it doesn't actually time stretch the sample on the ends of it. So on the drums, it will make them slightly longer. You could do that if you prefer to, or whether you don't prefer to, whatever the case may be. Yeah. So yeah, so that's basically it. So I'm going to put this to 175. Press play. Now here's the cool bit. Switch on my camera here, my Akai cam. Got the old Akai cam going. We're going to be, you know, smash that like button and comment down below if you want to see more Akai tutorials. Yeah, I've had a few people asking for it. Let's see what sort of demand, and you know, if there's enough interest, I will do those as well. So right, so next stage is to come to here, go to transmit sample, and then you'll be faced with these options. You can rename the program because it will create a program in the sampler which you can trigger by MIDI. You can set what the sample rate is. I just leave it to 44. Obviously, the higher the sample rate, the less memory you'll have in your sampler, because the less you'll be able to put in there. But to be fair, I can't remember for love nor life, but you know, for now, because we got all this tech around us, I'll go 44. You have a template. You can select what program I guess you want to put it into. I'm not going to do that. And you can MIDI file and transmit. Now the MIDI file means you can save it to your computer. You can save the MIDI file to your computer and then load it up in your DAW so that you can you know, get the pattern back easily. But you know, you can just literally just program it in the key editor for now. So I'm not really too fussed about that right now. So the MIDI file and transmit is important. I said that earlier. I made a mistake. The MIDI file and transmit is important to, I believe, to create the tone program, I think. Right, so let's try that again. So MIDI file and transmit, Bosch. It's chucking through all the cuts. Look, here you go. So it's saying save MIDI file. So I'll save MIDI file, bam, in now. Now let me go into here. Now hopefully this program will be here. There you go. I've got a program now called Amen Original, which I can then edit, go into it. And if you look here, you'll see all of the Amen cuts on all different key groups. Now we'll go into key groups. If you guys want to see more Akai tutorials, please like, share, comment down below. Let me know how these are going. If you want to see some of these retro, how to use your Akai sampler videos, happy to show you how to do that. Okay peeps, that's it for today's video. Take care, God bless, peace.